Well, former U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown wants to be the future senator from the state of Ohio and officially announced today that he is once again a candidate.
Yeah, Brown officially kicking off his 2026 Senate campaign with a video announcement released earlier today. And then he sat down for his first television interview with our Colleen Marshall. Colleen?
But in between, he did something very important to his political future. He tried to shore up his relationship with his base. Brown's political mantra is the dignity of work, and no one is more important to his success than organized labor. So minutes after making his campaign official, he held a conference call with 40 labor leaders, promising to be their voice in Washington, even though many of them were hoping he would be their voice at the State House.
We couldn't stay on the sidelines in realizing that Ohio doesn't have a voice. Workers in Ohio don't have a voice.
But it's no secret that powerful labor leaders in Ohio were banking on Sherrod Brown running for governor and shoring up the weak and battered state Democratic Party. So what has this done to your relationship with labor? Are they angry at you at this point?
My first Zoom was with about 40 union activists, labor leaders in Ohio and nationally. They will say when you interview them, even those who might have wanted me to run for governor, they will say that I'm perhaps the strongest voice in Washington for workers. So they will be behind me overwhelmingly. I'll continue that support.
He will need that support and plenty of cash. His failed campaign against Bernie Moreno last year was the costliest Senate race in history. Ad Impact says the two sides together spent more than $500 million in a sometimes nasty matchup. It is certain to be contentious again when he takes on Jon Husted in 2026. They're going to be going after you for being a career politician in his 70s. What's your response to that?
Well, Jon Husted has been a career politician also, but forget that. What have you done in your life? I have fought for workers no matter what job I held in elective office. As a congressman, as a senator, I've been one of the strongest voice for workers in the whole government. Jon Husted has been a strong voice for utility companies, and you've already seen electric prices go up, electricity prices. He's been a strong voice for Wall Street. He's been a strong voice for the drug companies. So make the choice.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer came to Ohio twice this summer, hoping to convince Brown to help him flip the 4 seats he needs for Democrats to retake control of the U.S. Senate. Donald Trump will not be on the ballot next year, but he has endorsed Jon Husted. Brown says the president's popularity is waning in Ohio due to rising costs and the red carpet welcome for Vladimir Putin.
He could have been arrested because he's been declared a war criminal. He can't go to many other democratic countries without being arrested. So we're on the wrong side here. We should be supporting Ukraine. We should be tougher negotiating with Russia.
Brown and Husted are running to fill out the final 2 years of the J.D. Vance term, so this is a temporary job. How much of that factored into your decision-making, knowing that this exhausting election cycle, you'll have to almost start immediately again?
Well, 2 things, Colleen. These are always temporary jobs. They have fixed terms. So, I mean, I take these jobs knowing it's temporary and how important it is to perform in these jobs. That when I was in the House, or now that when I was in the Senate, I knew that I'd come up for election and have to deliver and do things for the state. That's why I would come home every weekend and travel the state and listen to people at a Veterans Hall, at a union hall, at a grocery store, at a school, and will continue to.
As for the race to be Ohio governor, former Health Director Amy Acton is the only Democrat in the race so far, but Brown said for now he is not making an endorsement.
Thanks for watching. For more NBC4, download the NBC4 streaming app. You'll get free 24/7 local programming streamed straight to your living room. Just search NBC4 Columbus on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or Roku.